It's time for a quick time update of the Douglas County Board of Commissioners meeting of December 1st. County Manager Larry Werner is here. I'm Lloyd Higuera. And Larry, at that December 1st meeting, commissioners did hear a presentation on a pilot curbside recycling program in select neighborhoods of the Gardnerville Ranchos. And could you give us more detail on that one?
Right, Lloyd, I'd be happy to. There had been a request from the town of Minden and town of Gardnerville to look at potential recycling within Douglas County, or at least within their areas. So they had contacted Douglas Disposal to see about setting up a pilot program. Douglas Disposal defined an area out near the Gardnerville Ranchos that, because of its physical constraints and kind of the ability to move their trucks in and out of there with the recycling trucks, to set up a pilot program for single stream recycling, which is basically you don't have 3 or 4 of your recycle bins out there. You've got one, and they pick that up, and then it's actually segregated at the recycling facility. The idea is to run this for about 6 months, determine how effective it is, how accepted it is by the community, and then also gives them an opportunity to look at what the cost structure might be and their cost on doing the program. So at the end of the period, we should hear about if it was successful or not from the test site, kind of an idea of what some of the costs might be, and see whether or not we go from there.
That's very good. So recycling could be in our future, and we'll be really kind of excited to see what the results are.
I am too. I think a lot of us around here do recycling, and you do it on your own. You haul it out to a recycle site, and kind of nice to see if, in fact, it made sense from a fiscal standpoint to have actually at the home site and on the curbside.
Well, that probably is going to be the big determinator, what it will cost.
Right.
And that has to be all figured out. And the pilot program, I'm sure, will be a giant step toward that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One more item from that December 1st meeting. Commissioners heard an update on the 2016 Airport Master Plan for the Minden-Tahoe Airport. And how are things going?
Very well. This update is based on a 5-year cycle. The Federal Aviation Administration recommends that you do this on a 5-year basis. Process started about 18 months ago. A lot of involvement with community, a lot of involvement with users of the airport. Essentially, what we end up with is a kind of a long-term plan, actually, that identifies what are the particular needs we might see at the airport for the layout plan, as far as runways and taxiways and aprons and buildings and that sort of thing. And then what are some of the facilities out there as far as being able to lease space, hangar space, all the activities that take place with the airport. But it becomes the guideline for a short-term, medium-term, and long-term look-see at the airport. As you may have noticed, there's been a lot of activity out at the airport, and a lot of that is based on the fact that the airport's current master plan has been well accepted by FAA, and we've been able to receive a lot of grants based on the current plan. We want to see those same kinds of activities take place in the future, and to do that, you have to have an airport layout, or airport master plan and airport layout plan.
Sure. And Douglas County has been very fortunate in getting grants for the airport.
Yes, it has.
In the past. So
yes, it has.
Let's hope that continues. Well, Larry, I want to thank you for the information you shared here on the QuickTime Update. I'm Lloyd Higuera for County Manager Larry Werner, and we'll see you next time on the QuickTime Update.